Ullilevi Omar, Tales of the Bostoner Rebbe Zt. We're learning Dvorim Tov Shin Nun Hey. On the night of Friday night, the Rebbe said, we find in Chazal, whoever eats and drinks on Tisha B'Av is as if he ate and drank, if he ate on the 9th and the 10th of Tishrei, of Yom Kippur. This is found in Tainus 30b. The Beis Yisrael says, the Rebbe, the Beis Yisrael said, Zatzal, just like by the obligation, if he eats on Tisha B'Av, it's like he ate on Yom Kippur, so we view it from the other side of merit. That, just like Yom Kippur, somebody eats Erev Yom Kippur, is like he fasted 2 days. If someone eats Erev Tisha B'Av, then it's as if he fasted 2 days. And the question is, what do we gain from it? On Yom Kippur, so 2 days, it's Yom Kodesh, it's a day of Yom Kippur, the Rebbe Zatzal asked. But Tisha B'Av, what do we gain? He fasted 2 days. So the Rebbe Zatzal said that the reason is, every one of Klal Yisrael has to know that he can change the time. That when a person eats in order to fast, meaning he does something physical, eating, he can make it spiritual. That the eating becomes itself a fast. And that is very understandable when Erev Tisha B'Av is on Shabbos Kodesh and Tisha B'Av is pushed off to Sunday. There's a mitzvah to eat because of Shabbos, or rather, when Tisha B'Av is Sunday and Erev Tisha B'Av is on Shabbos, the mitzvah to eat because of Shabbos and also as a preparation for Tisha B'Av. Everyone knows that to eat for spiritual purposes is more difficult than to fast. Fasting, every moment a person feels it. He feels the fast. And he fasts only because of the mitzvah. But when eating, when he comes to his house hungry and he eats, even on Shabbos, even though he says Lekoved Shabbos Kodesh, it's difficult for him to have the intent that he's only doing it for the purpose of heaven. Therefore, by every meal, which is physical, that he does have the purpose in mind, then it's considered the eating is at a less spiritual level, as if he fasted on the spiritual level, the same as fasting. That's what the Beis Yisrael meant when he says you have 2 days of fasting. Yes, that we're beseeching HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The Rebbe Zatzal continued. There's another thing that we can learn from Shabbos before Tisha B'Av, or the Shabbos that it happens, Mamish Tisha B'Av, for every Erev Tisha B'Av, that it's a parable similar to a person who's at work, he makes a lot of money, and he had to go to court, and they told him he had to go to jail. And he asked from the judge that he should give him a day to prepare himself before they put him into jail. So too, Erev Tisha B'Av, we learn from Shabbos that happens to fall Erev Tisha B'Av. Always HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives you 1 day. As the Hanavi was asked, when you're coming, he said, Hayoim b'kolos yishmo. Today, if you will listen to heed my voice. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, today, if you will heed my voice. In order to prepare yourself. And therefore, before Tisha B'Av, one has to accept from the judge of the world, Melech Malchei Amlochem, to prepare yourself for Tisha B'Av. But it's not totally the same. Because when you have a judgment in this world, you can't change it. It's decided. If Tisha B'Av, one can accomplish that there should never be another Tisha B'Av. Through the hurt, the pain, the suffering, that a person feels in the eating Erev Tisha B'Av of what the Shechina Hakdosha is going through, and he eats as a preparation for that day when destruction came, he can rectify himself with tshuva. You need to feel the pain of Shechinto Begalusa, meaning that the divine presence is also in exile, and feel it, and recognize that Kodesh Baruch Hu wants this world to be a spiritual one, and it is truly tied in the fast of Tisha B'Av to Yom Kippur, that if we feel the pain of the Shekhinah, then we will be zecher to keep Yom Kippur, Emir Hashem, through the avodah of the Kohen Kahanim, especially the Kohen Gadol in Yom Kippur, Bias Mashiach Tzidkenu b'meir v'yameinu Omer, with the coming of Mashiach Tzidkenu in our times, Amen.